Hello everybody, it's me, Ghost Critic, with a haul video. I haven't done one for quite a while, and it's not been the case that I've not been picking anything up, apart from my, my weekly stack. There has been plenty of eBay naughtiness going on. It's just that I've been kind of waiting for a package from across the sea, from the land of Canadians, but it still hasn't turned up, Scott. It's somewhere up there, flying over an ocean somewhere. I don't know. Fingers crossed. So anyway, I can't hold on any longer because there's quite a lot of stuff to get through. So when Scott's parcel comes through, he'll just get his own special little video, which I'm sure this is what he was after all along. Excuse me. Right, now I had two big packages today, which is why I guess I really need to do this whole video. And if you remember, if you were watching back then, the 150 plus comic book haul I did, in that whole big comic book haul I got, there was a number of issues of volume 3 of Silver Surfer, and I loved it. The whole space age, I mean, Silver Surfer, always been a great fan of him, and the whole, the space travel, science fiction-y type, alien planets, etc, etc. So I was gonna just collect the first, or finish off collecting the first 50 issues of that volume 3, so I could get the whole storyline and the bits that I'd missed. But then I saw a very good deal on eBay, and basically, I'm not going to show you all these, but issues 61 to 99 of volume 3 Silver Surfer. I won't show you all these, but I'll show you the pretty shiny one. Where is it? Yeah, issue 75, which was the giant-sized extravaganza, which had a nice little silver embossed cover on there. So yeah, that just came today. It's quite funny that I have literally, probably in the last couple of days, just finished reading that 150 plus comic book haul comics, and I loved it all. It's a bit worrying because I really like the Thor ones as well, and I might want to pick up some more to fill in the gaps. Who knows, I might find a nice big haul like that again. You'll probably see all of the covers on those when I do my long box history videos, and I've got them all bagged and boarded, and I'll show you when we get further on in the letter S, because there's a lot of S's. Onwards with this video. This is a haul video. This isn't a long box history video. Been picking up still, obviously, Fantastic Four stuff, because that's the run I want to complete, as if I'm ever going to get a Fantastic Four issue 1. Oh, anyway. Giant size Fantastic Four issue 4, a really nice copy that I picked up from eBay at a bargain of a price. First appearance of Madrox. See, I'm doing my research. Yeah, very nice copy there. Great story. Not such a great issue, but it was just a ridiculously priced, so low that I had to pick it up just to read the story, and that is King Size Special Fantastic Four issue 8. There's all sorts wrong with the cover of this. Someone's written 7.5 on it. The bits are all the way down there. It's very jagged and worn, and the spine is kaput almost, hanging on by a dear thread, but still the story inside was really good. Fantastic Four annual number 16, the coming of a Dragon Lord. Then on to some normal issues, whatever normal is. These are all in the wrong order, Mark. Quickly get them sorted. There we go. Right, we have Fantastic Four issue 225, A God Enraged. Cameo appearance by Thor. You can see that down in the corner. Issue 252, and I've got to go like this for that cover, and it is read, you have to read the comic that way, so it's turning the pages up. Really nice story. The chapter 1 of an exciting 4-part epic deep within the negative zone. Dum dum dum. But yes, it was a really good start to a storyline, and I really must pick up the rest of that storyline very quickly. Marvel used to do, they don't do it anymore because they're all very serious now, but they used to have, I think it was once a year, an assistant editors month. And the comics used to be kind of really goofy and silly and didn't really touch on what was really going on in the title at the time. However, Fantastic Four issue 262, The Trial of Reed Richards. This is a really good book. Obviously, trial of Reed Richards. Why is he on trial? Well, the universe have decided he's a very, very bad man for letting Galacticus live and continue on his diet of eating planets. And so basically they want to, well, I guess eventually put him to death. The twist with this, with it being Assistant Editors Month, is John Byrne, the writer, is actually in the comic. The Watcher takes him off to this big intergalactic courtroom, and he's there to witness the trial of Reed Richards. It's a really great comic. If you find it, pick it up. It's way cheap, but it's a really good story. Finally, with Fantastic Four, it's issue 265, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the first appearance, but this is the first time we see She-Hulk as a member of the Fantastic Four. Another great issue. So that was the Fantastic Fours. Now here comes just crazy madness all over the place. Let's start with Astonishing Tales featuring Kazar, issue 13. Quite a nice copy. Nice, the cover stuck out at me. Why? Because there's a man thing there. I believe this issue was the 3rd appearance of Man Thing. I'm sure someone like Tim Howler-Mouse or Scott Custom Bromstar will put me right, but I'm pretty sure I am correct there. These are from the pile that the package I got today, so I haven't read these, but I'm really looking forward to that. That's in the wrong order. Issue 75 from 1970. It's issue 75 of Challengers of the Unknown. Some Jack Kirby-ness, that's why I bought these, and they were just a ridiculous steal. While I remember, where's it gone? Here we go. This was from a seller. For anyone in the UK, I don't know if he ships out to, you know, abroad, America or anything like this, but anyone in the UK who wants a great eBay comic book seller, and this guy sells a variety of stuff from like Silver Age, Bronze Age, Modern Age. There's lots of goodies here, and his name is D-Mac, and that's D-M-A-C, and then 7288. Go look for that eBay seller and just have a look down what he's got to offer. You will never pay more than £5 postage and packaging, so buy away. There's some really good deals to be had on his site, and the comics are in pretty good condition for the price you actually pay. While I'm talking about eBay, sorry, just to go off and digress, I don't know if you got my message, but it was really nice because MAW0001 sent me a message, I think it was last weekend, telling me about 2 eBay auctions that were going on for Fantastic Four packs. Unfortunately, one of them, I had most of what was in the pack, so it really wasn't going to be worth it for me. And then the other pack, because I'm such a skinflint, was just a little bit too pricey for what they actually were offering. But Mark, thank you very much for doing that for me, and it just goes to show and reinforce what a great community we have here, that we all look out for each other. You know, we're just pottering around on eBay and we spot something, they go, ooh, such and such a person might like that, I'll quickly message them on YouTube and let them know about it. So yeah, I'm always looking out for stuff. Every time someone says they haven't got something or they need an issue to fill in, I'm writing it down and then I'm looking on eBay to see if I can find it for them. So that's our comic book community for you folks. On with the haul. Challenges of the Unknown, issue 77, another great issue. A little less, I don't know if you can really see, but there's a kind of crack, I guess, going right across, but cheap as chips, as they say over here in the UK, so was quite happy to pick that up. Tarzan Presents Edgar Rice Burroughs' Weird Worlds issue 3. Basically bought that because of the cover. It was just caught my eye. Now we're on to let's do that one first. A lot of people might not know this, but I'm quite a fan of the Spectre. Not a lot of people know that, so I'm always looking out to pick up some nice issues that have the Spectre featured in it, and the first few, we have Adventure Comics presents The Spectre, issue 440. Very nice book there. Adventure Comics issue 439. Another Spectre centered story there. Then Weird Adventure Comics, and this is issue 436. Just an amazing Spectre cover on the front there. I love that. And then this guy was also selling, these are a bit more modern, from the modern age, and these are reader copies. Unfortunately someone's put a price tag, actually stuck it on the front of the comic, but we'll try and get that off soon. But the let's see, what year was this? 1981 run of the Spectre, starting from issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, some really nice covers on some of these, issue 5. Now I don't remember actually asking this, I don't know if he threw this in for the sake of it, because I can't believe it's worth very much, but issue 54 of Superman, the Man of Steel, but it's got the Spectre in it as well, so I think he might have just thrown that in for good measure. So yeah, they were the nice kind of Spectre pickups that were included in the package. Now again, the next lot of comics, these are inspired by certain YouTube members in our community. I watch their videos, I remember what they show and I go, ooh, I wish I had that, or something similar to that. And I'm sure this is Cromda One. Dan, you made me buy this. I'm sure it was you, mate. But we have DC Superstars presents The Wild and Wacky World of Sergio Aragonés. This came after the comic Plop, which was kind of a silly kind of spoof type comic, written for comedy purposes, and 3 of the characters from that were shown off in this. I think it's just a one-off special, and it's a series of short stories, and between the short stories you have the 3 characters from Plop making their way through Wonderland, Alice's Adventures Wonderland. quite funny, you know, for the time. I'm sure it was hilarious for the kids, but very nice. In my last haul video, I had a Grendel 5 or 6 issue series from Dark Horse, which I picked up for nothing practically, and it got me interested in the character, and I'd bought a couple of graphic, well, kind of mini graphic novels as well. And then Custom Bromstar, Scotty boy, he had to go and show all his Grendel issues, didn't he? And one that particularly interested me was Grendel Warchild, a 10-issue run on Dark Horse Comics, and I saw a nice little eBay auction for 10 of the issues. Unfortunately, they were issues 3 to 10, so I've got to find issues 1 and 2. But quickly go through these, because if you've seen Scott's video, you will have already seen these. Great covers by Bisley. Really remind me of his days on 2000 AD, back in the day when I used to get that. Number 7. Grendel, who seems to have picked up a lightsaber on the way. Who knows, it might actually be a lightsaber. I haven't read these because I don't know if I want to before I've read issue 1 and 2. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold out that long. Finally, for the Grendel issues, number 10. And another YouTuber who had me, well, not salivating, but I really wanted these books. And he showed these off a long time ago. Tim, Howler Mouse, this is your fault. It's John Byrne's OMAC series. They're kind of deluxe, I guess, kind of thicker cardboardy comic book type affair. We've got issues 1 and 2. Again, picked up for a steal. Looking out for issues 3 and 4, but the first one was just really good. It's all in black and white, but still amazing. Really interesting storyline. Well worth a pickup. Quickly, just to finish off, because this video went on a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. Batman. If it's been in the last kind of like 20 years, I tend to pick them up in trade. And then anything before that I'll try and pick up in singles if I'm interested and they're cheap enough. This series obviously came out from the former in the last 20 years. I've had the first 2 volumes for a long time and have been unable or not willing to pay the prices that they were going for. But Batman No Man's Land Volume 3, Volume 4 and finally Volume 5. £3 each, which to you Americans is very cheap. Very cheap. Finally, and again, who shall I blame for this? I think it's really partly Cromdawans and partly Tim again, Howler Mouse, because they were doing those videos where they were just pulling stuff out of boxes and they had all these amazing books and stuff. And the other weekend, I don't often look in it, but there's like a market in the square where I live, and it's usually just veg and silly tat, but they sometimes have a kind of antique-y market, and I just thought this Saturday I'd have a walk through, and I saw this. Terror. I mean, I just had to have it. What it is, it's a history of horror illustrations from the pulp magazines, and it's just got these amazing reproductions of various there's very little in the way of kind of writing, you know, what these are all about, just tiny little captions, and I mean it goes right back to like Gothic, what they call chat books, I don't know if you can see them very well. And then, because this book's quite old, crikey, when was this published? It's got to be in the 1976. So you have, I hope you can see that, Robert Bloch, man with an axe and lots of heads. That's a nice one. But it's just an amazing book. Oh, there's a couple of colour kind of there. Yep. So yeah, it's been a bit of a big haul, and I didn't expect this video to go on so long for a haul video, but there we have it. I hope you enjoyed looking at what I've been spending my money on lately. And Scott, I hope that package comes soon. Take care, folks. Bye bye.